Mixing between genders is something that cannot be avoided on campus. Because on campus, students have to work on projects, socialize, and study together on campus. This makes mixing between genders unavoidable. So if we don't know the boundaries that must be guarded when interacting with the opposite gender while on campus, unwanted things can happen, such as sexual harassment. According to Ali Muhammad 2014, sexual harassment can happen anywhere within and outside school. Therefore, we as students must be able to know the boundaries that should not be crossed and the importance of keeping a distance when communicating with the opposite gender. In this project, the target group that we are targeting is International Islamic University of Malaysia students. According to the survey result that we have distributed, it shows that IAUM students are aware of etiquette in mixing between genders in Islamic teaching. But still many of them do nothing if they see the free mixing of men and women on campus and choose to pray for them for guidance. In this project, we aim to make IAUM students more aware of the importance of maintaining Ikhtilat.
In university, men and women are coexist. As students, we need to serve our obligation, and to achieve this purpose in study, Ikhtilat is required which allowed in Islamic law with certain conditions such as lower the gaze, keep distance limit, keep a stern voice, and discussion must be in group. However, many of us sometimes forget to follow these rules when mixing with different gender.
I think the problem with a lot of Muslims is that we are so quick to judge people and not understand them, and I think we push them away. If we're gonna have this image that I'm better than you, or I think I understand how a lot of people who come here with the right intentions end up in those circles where they interact with boys. I think there's been a culture created within this university itself, especially amongst international students, where they work together on projects that are really good and valuable projects, but then they end up crossing lines, maybe perhaps both without even realizing it, because I think it's within our fitrah to get along with each other. I think Allah has placed a natural attraction between us, and so there are lines being crossed, and it is a scary thought because it's very easy for new students to get trapped in that circle where.
In Islam, Allah already said in Surah An-Nur verse 30 and 31 that believers should lower their gaze and maintain their dignity. Indeed, our eyes are very dangerous that can lead to one of the doors that lead to committing zina. As mentioned in Surah Al-Isra, verse 32, Allah mentioned, do not come close to zina, which Allah not only prohibit us from committing zina, but also prohibit us from doing things that can lead to zina.
Moving on to the next part, we have come up with 6 potential solutions in order to prevent Ikhtilat issue in IAUM Gombak. The first one is to remind students of the opposite gender from meeting each other through pairs. Therefore, they need to bring along friends with them to avoid fitnah when meeting each other. The second one is to place flyers and posters about Islamic teachings on Ikhtilat matter around the campus for awareness. The third one is to organize a talk by an expert on topic minor Ikhtilat for IAUM Gombak students. The last potential solutions that we may take is to collab with IAUM Gombak management and a few societies on campus to update once in a while information about Ikhtilat in their website or social media page for students friendly reminder. In these cases, we have identified that social media is the best platform for us to do the environmental scanning, which screen information to detect emerging trends as Ikhtilat issue is related to social matter. Next, we move on to the last part, which is impacts to the target community if we implement the proposed solutions before this. The first one is can help protecting oneself from fitnah. The second one is the safety of both sisters and brothers on campus will be guaranteed and able to create a healthy and respectful community on IAUM Gombak campus. The fourth impact to the target community is students have a better understanding of how to interact and communicate with the opposite gender rightfully. On the other hand, it helps students overcome misconceptions about Ikhtilat, which some people still think that Islam is strict and does not allow interaction between males and females. And the last impact is it can help lower the cases of assault and sexual harassment on the campus. Through this project, it is hoped that we can increase IAUM Gombak's